Welcome to class today. So we are going to be working with Ashtanga yoga and coming back again to that basic practice and adding in a few additional things into practice today. So when you're ready, grab your stuff. Now, I would definitely recommend for this practice that you have a couple of blocks with you. If you don't have blocks, just grab some books or some tin cans are always helpful. It's just somewhere to place your hands as we move through some of the twists that we're also going to be adding into practice today. All right, so when you're ready, we are going to start. So we're actually going to start just like we did before. So we're going to lie down into child's pose and just settle ourselves down and into the breath. So when you're ready, I'm actually going to turn around this way today so I can face you for all those forward folds that we do. So you're going to separate the knees, just walk the arms forward, let the elbows bend and just drop the forehead down. Okay, so first of all, we are just really letting the hips just start to open out and coming into the breath. So I just want you to pick up ever so slightly through the pelvic floor. So good way to think about the pelvic floor is if you are going for a pee and you need to stop midstream, right? So engaging and lifting up through the pelvic floor, engaging through the lower abdominals or the transverse abdominals. Okay, and starting to pick that up now, and then beginning to deepen the breath. So we're working with that Ujjayi breath. So we're breathing in through the back of the throat. And we just here, let's just take a good 5 breaths. So letting the body drop and relax. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the nose. And again, in through the nose, nice and long. And out through the nose. Three more, go at your own pace. From here, press into the hands and then start to slide yourself onto all fours, knees directly below the hips. So just making sure that the index or the middle finger is pointing forward towards the top edge of the mat and starting to wrap the backs of the triceps towards each other, curling the toes under, collarbones are broad. Begin to press the bum back to the heels, lift the knees and come into downward facing dog. So it is your first down dog today, okay, before we go into those sun salutations. So just start to pedal through your legs and get into your side body. So when you're here, sway your hips a little bit as well, all right, because we do not stretch the side body enough, okay? Definitely, we do not do that. We do a lot of flexion, not so much extension, not so many back bends, but we need to stretch the side body. So just for a moment, just wiggle it out. And then get a little into those hamstrings. Keep engaging the belly. It's really important to do that because it's going to help protect your spine. Shake your head out. And then from here, I want you to look forward towards your hands and then start to walk your feet towards your hands. And take as many steps as you need to. Bring your feet together, hands to shins, and lengthen the heart forward. When you do this, don't round the back. Keep the back nice and long. Shoulders roll back. Take an inhale. And then exhale, I want you to fold yourself over your legs. You can bring your hands to the backs of the legs. Micro bend if you need to. Okay, we're going to do one more like that. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen. Shoulders roll back, engaging through serratus anterior here. So nice and long. And then exhale, start to round and fold in. Now press firm into the feet. Take an inhalation. Start to reach the body all the way up with a flat back. Turn the palms so the palms face out. And then lengthen the sides of the waist. Bring the palms together. Look up. And then exhale, bring the arms down. Coming into Samastitihi. Okay, so we're going to begin with Surya Namaskar A, okay, modified as we did previously, okay, and we are going to start now. So bringing your hands together into prayer position, roll the shoulders back, engage the bandha. Switching on that lovely Ujjayi breath through the back of the throat. And then begin, take an inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Look up, lengthen. Exhale, start to soften, fold the body down. So coming into, again, flat back, hands to the backs of the legs, gaze to belly. Inhale, hands to shins, lift the heart forward. Exhale, bend the knees, place the hands down, shoulder distance. Grip with your fingers, index or middle finger forward. Step back, find plank. Nice long plank, pressing the floor away. Okay, you can drop the knees, especially for the first one. Pick the feet up. Elbows move back close to the body as you lower down onto the belly. Uncurl the toes. Hands are directly below the shoulders here. Keep drawing those elbows close towards the hips. Take an inhale. Lift the heart up into cobra. Look to the nose. Root the pubic bone. And then exhale, lower down. Curl the toes back under. Press yourself back. And into downward facing dog. Okay, 5 breaths here. Bring in the gaze towards the knees or the navel. Nice, steady, firm through that pelvic floor. Hold for 1, 2. Keep rolling those shoulders out. So you want to keep that serratus anterior engaged. So we're almost drawing the shoulders down, but they're nice and broad. And the triceps are drawing together to keep the space at the back of the neck. 3. 4. And 5. Take an inhale, look forward. Walk the feet again to the back of the hands. Big toes touch. Hands to shins. Lift the heart up. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over those legs. Gaze back to belly. Inhale, rise up. Press the palms together. Lengthen. Exhale, back into Samastitihi. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. Exhale, fold the body all the way down and forward, gaze to belly. Inhale, lift the heart halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, and again, step back, find long plank. Lower yourself down, drop those knees as you need to, elbows move back. Uncurl the toes, pubic bone roots. Inhale, lift to cobra, look down the nose. Exhale, lower. Press yourself back onto all fours and back into downward facing dog. And again, breathe steady 5 times. Feet are hip distance here. For 1. Keep engaging the legs. 2, bum presses back towards the back of the room. Spine is nice and long. 3. 4. And 5. Take an inhale again. Walk the feet forward, top of the mat. Lift the heart up halfway. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, rise back up, pressing down through the feet. Lengthen the sides of the waist. Exhale, Samastitihi. Okay, last of A. Inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive the body down, gaze to belly. Inhale, lift the heart halfway. Exhale, step back again, find plank position. Lower yourself down. Inhale, lift to cobra. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. And again, 1, breathe in.
Take it at your own pace, okay? You don't have to follow me precisely, but just try to keep the rhythm of the breath moving through the body. So the inhales happen on an expansion. So anytime the body is drawing further away from each other, so the arms reach out from the body, okay? Or we lengthen the spine forward. Okay, it's done on an inhale. Every time we exhale is when we're coming into a contraction. We're drawing the body closer together. And here we're just breathing. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale again, walking the feet forward. Hands to shins, lift the heart up. So that's on an inhale, exhale, fold. Now we're exhaling, contraction, pulling the body closer together. Inhale, rise up, press the palms, lengthen. Samastitihi, exhale. Okay, now we're going to go towards Surya Namaskar B. So we start with a pose called Utkatasana or chair pose. And we're going to also add in Virabhadrasana 1. Okay, so a warrior 1 position. So now feet are together. We're going to bend the knees. Keep the weight low. Keep the feet pressing back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Now, if you can, bring the palms together and look towards your thumbs. Even if the arms are really far forward in front of you, okay, pressing the chest forward, rolling the shoulders back, and then lifting the chest up. And then as we exhale, we straighten the legs, fold over the legs, hands to the backs of those legs. Inhale, lift the heart again, halfway. And then exhale, step back again, finding plank, and then lowering down. Inhale, lift to cobra, or if you feel quite okay in cobra, you can press into the hands, keep the shoulders rolling down the back, engage the legs and lift the legs off the floor, pressing the tops of the feet down. And this is upward facing dog or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And then from here, you can drop the knees, curl the toes, exhale, press yourself back into downward facing dog. Now, rise onto the ball of the left foot, look forward, step that right foot in between the hands. Okay, you might have to pick it up to get it there, but step it through. Now, at the same time, I want you to just spin that back foot down to the floor. 2 heels in one line with each other, okay? Press firm into the feet, firm into the legs. Take an inhale and press yourself up to standing. Now from here, we're trying to drop that left hip slightly forward, okay? But if it impinges on the hip and it doesn't feel good, just find a strong, steady stance. Pull the belly in. You can also be on the ball of that back left foot if that left hip is just not giving you the space and you're feeling it in your lower back, okay? So another option. Now take an inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Lengthen the size of the waist, look towards the thumbs. Again, even if the arms are further forward in front of you. Okay, press firm into that right heel here. It's going to protect your knees. And then you're going to exhale, you're going to bring the arms down. Press firm into the hands, spin the back foot. Okay, right leg steps back. We find that plank position. And again, lower down. Inhale, lift to either cobra or upward facing dog. Look down the center of the nose. And then exhale into downward facing dog. Okay, again, rise to the ball of the right foot. Pull the belly in. Step the left leg forward in between the hands. Pick the foot up to get it there. Spin the back foot down if it feels okay on the hip. Take a big inhale, come up to standing. Remember, you've got those options to be on the ball of the foot or spin the heel down. Pull the belly firm, take a big inhale, sweep the arms up, and again, look up towards the thumbs. Press firm into the front left heel. Inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Spin on the back foot, firm the hands, left leg steps back, finding plank, and again, lower down. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale into downward facing dog. Stay here 5 breaths, so breathe in steady for 1. 2. Keep firm in the pelvic floor. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, look forward, walk the feet, back of the hands, feet together. Lift the heart up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over the legs. Now bend the knees, squeeze the inner thighs in, drop and lengthen the whole spine, then sweep the arms out and up. I always like to do out and up for beginners. It helps to open the shoulders, look up, and then straighten the legs, arms down. Samastitihi. Okay, 1 more. So bend in the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Press the palms, lift the chest. Lengthen the back. Exhale, fold down, hands to the backs of the legs, gaze to belly. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands down, find plank. Keep that pelvic floor firm. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, ball of the back left foot, right leg steps forward and through. Spin the back foot down, 2 heels in 1 line, adjust. Press firm into the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, bring the hands back down, step back, find plank. Modify as you need to, lower down. Inhale, lift to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, ball of the right foot, left leg steps forward and through. Spin the back right heel down, firm the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come back down. Step back again, find plank, lower down. Inhale, lift to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And again, steady with the breath for 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, look forward, walk the feet top of the mat. Hands to shins, lift the heart. Exhale, fold over the legs. Bend the knees, sink deep into those hips. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Press the palms, lift the heart forward. Exhale, straight legs, Samastitihi, arms by your side. Okay, from here, taking the feet out hip distance. Sides of the feet nice and straight. Hands to waist, lift the chest. Exhale, come down and forward. Take a hold of your big toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward. Micro bend the knees as you need to. Exhale, fold yourself over the legs. Looking towards the tip of the nose. Starting to straighten the legs as much as you can as you lengthen the spine down. And breathe in here for 1, 2, 3. Pelvic floor firm, 4. And 5. Inhale, lift up, straight arms, look up halfway. Exhale, place the hands under the feet now. Okay, so you're standing on your hands. And again, lengthen the spine forward, pull the belly firm. Exhale, fold over the legs. Keep the gaze on the nose. And again, breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to waist. Press firm into the feet, firm the legs. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, Samastitihi. Okay, Uttita Trikonasana. Take your block with you. Okay, we're going to step out to the right. Now turn your right toes out to the side and place your block down to the outside of that right foot. Okay. Now from here, okay, we've got that right front heel at the instep of the back left foot. Pull the belly nice and firm, engage the legs, bring the arms wide. Now start to reach and lengthen through that right arm, hand to shin or hand to block, left arm reaches up. Now, not compromising the upper body here, so don't let the body go forward. Keep the hips and the upper body in line. Look to the left hand for 1, 2, belly nice and strong, 3, 4, and 5. Look down at the right foot. Okay, micro bend slightly into that knee to give you the power to inhale back up. Okay, you might want to take your block with you at this stage. You're going to turn the right toes in, left toes are going to turn out. And again, arms are nice and wide. We're going to lengthen through that left arm, hand to shin or hand to block. Look up and reach up with that right arm. Press in, down through the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take a big inhale, look down, micro bend the knee, inhale it up. Exhale, left toes turn in. Okay, now just bring your hands onto your waist, and in fact, let's just place the block to the right side of the mat. Now, hands onto the waist, you're going to turn and you're going to readjust the back left foot so that that left hip can come down and forward. And you can see that both of your hips, both your hip bones are pointing towards the top edge or the back edge of your mat, okay, that parallel line, that short line. Now, engage and firm into the belly, okay, press down into the feet. I want you to start to lengthen the spine forward, okay? At the same time that you do that, keep that right hip drawing back, and then we're going to place the hand on to the block, which is to the outside of the foot. Now, you can even use your fist here and press the fist down as you start to bring that right hand to the lower back and turn the chest open to the right. And it's going to challenge your balance here. So the trick is to not turn so much that you are losing your balance, just enough, okay, to start to feel like you're getting a twist through the spine. Belly is firm. And you can hold for 1, 2, 3, legs are nice and strong, 4, and 5. Look down at the block, bend that knee, front right knee is bent, press firm, inhale it up. Exhale, you're going to turn. We're going to do the same on the other side. So again, just place the block down to the outside of the left foot. Hands onto waist, right hip is dropping forward, so readjust the back foot so it stays in line with the hip, okay? 2 hip bones point forward, both legs are firm, feel in the pelvic floor, inhale, lengthen the spine forward. So find the length as the left hip draws back. Now start to press that right hand now down into the block or use your fist. Left hand to the lower back and turn the chest open to the left. Okay, and again, breathe. Keep the gaze towards that left shoulder or directly in front of you. Okay, but you are turning your head just because you are turning your spine. 2. Breathe in 3. 4. And 5. Look down at the block, bend that left knee. Okay, take an inhale, sweep the arms out, turn the toes forward. Then heels turn in, bend the knees, step back to Samastitihi. Okay, so next pose, Utthita Parshva. So again, we're going to take the block with us. We're going to step out to the right, left toes turn in, right toes turn out. Okay, bend that right knee. Just place the block to the outside of the knee. Okay, now you're going to bend down as if you're in that warrior 2 position. We're in a warrior 2 shape. Okay, triceps are firm, leg is firm, belly is firm. Okay, we're going to lengthen. Now either bring in elbow to knee, okay, or we're going to bring that right hand onto the block and then start to bring the left arm up and over, looking to the left palm. And again, breathe in here. Left hip drops down and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, pressing firm into that right heel. Inhale it up. Right toes forward, left toes turn out. And again, bend into the left knee, place the block down to the outside of the foot. Pull the belly firm, bring the arms wide, finding warrior 2 shape. Lengthen through the left arm, elbow to knee or hand to block. Right arm up and over, palm faces down. Look to the right hand. Press firm into that right heel and the side of the foot. And breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big press, inhale it up. Left leg straightens, turn the left toes in. Now again, we're going to turn. We're going to face the back edge of the mat, place the block to the outside. Now turn and pivot on the back left foot. Okay, and let's come into a twist and we'll do a couple of different variations here. So pulling the hip bones in, making the back leg firm, pull the hands together into prayer. Now press the palms and roll the shoulders back so the collarbones are broad. Now we're going to bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee and we're going to turn and twist and open the body out to the right at the same time as keeping the left heel pressing back. Okay, so that's first variation. Second is to bring the left hand onto the block. Right hand, we have to adjust sometimes the height. Right hand onto the spine, the lower back, and turn and twist. Okay, and again we're going to hold here for 1. Legs stay firm. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look down, pick the block up, inhale it up. Okay, we're going to turn and do the same on the other side. So pivot on the back foot, bend the left knee, pull the hip bones in, press the right heel back. Okay, place the brick down, hands come into prayer, roll the collarbones open, lift the chest, exhale, right elbow to outside of left knee, pressing the palms together like opposing forces to keep the collarbones open. Or again, you can place the hand onto the block, left hand to spine, keep turning the chest open, engage in the belly. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look down at the block and take a big inhale. Find yourself with straight legs, left toes turn in, arms wide. Okay, heels turn in, bend the knees, back to the top of the mat in Samastitihi. Okay, coming into forward folding, so stepping the right leg out. And again, nice and wide with your legs. Sides of the feet are parallel to the edges of the mat. Hands onto the waist, lift the chest up. Exhale, micro bend the knees as you need to, but fold yourself forward. Bring the hands onto the floor, or again, you can use your blocks. Okay, press in into the hands, lift the heart forward, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, fold yourself over those legs. You can walk the hands back in line with the toes, or a bit further back, depending on your flexibility. And again, breathe in for 1, look into the nose. For 2, firm in the legs, picking up the arches of the feet. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the heart up, look to the nose. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, release the arms. Okay? Inhale, bring the arms wide. Exhale, hands onto the waist. Inhale, lift the chest, pull the belly in. Exhale, fold yourself down. Keeping the hands on the waist this time. Okay? And again, look into the nose. Lengthen the spine for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big press into the legs, into the feet. Inhale it up. Exhale, release the arms. Okay, inhale, sweep the arms wide again. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back, roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest up. Exhale, again, fold yourself down and over your legs. This time, sweeping the arms up and over the body, okay? It doesn't matter how far you go here, right? You are just working with your shoulders. So sometimes we take a bit of a wiggle, all right? Look into the nose, rolling the shoulders back, and then maybe we can start to lengthen the arms. Hold in here for 1. You're going to feel that around your shoulders, but breathe into it. Don't press too deeply or too far. 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, big inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, release the arms. Okay, hands back onto the waist. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, come down and forward. Now this time, take your big toes with your thumb, your index, and your middle finger, okay? Take an inhale, lift the heart forward, and then exhale, start to reach again, the crown of the head down. Look into the nose and breathe in for 1, 2, 3, keeping the legs firm. 4, and 5. Take a big inhale, look up again halfway. Exhale, micro bend those knees, bring the hands onto the waist, press firm into the legs, inhale it up. And then heels turn in, you're stepping back, Samastitihi. Okay, that's the challenge. Okay, now from here, we're back in that Samastitihi position. Now I want you to take a hold of each elbow at the back of your body, okay? So you hold the elbow or the wrists, or if you can maybe bring your hands together into a prayer shape, okay? Pressing the palms together. Okay, you decide what's going to work for your shoulders. Then take an inhale, turn, step out to the right, and turn and face the back of the mat. Now the left hip is dropping forward again like it was in those twists, but this time that left heel is down. You're going to lift the chest up, and then exhale, begin to reach the gaze forward. So you might not go so far, right? You might be here, okay? But the spine is long. The shoulders are rolling back and we're engaging through the legs, okay? Or eventually you can start to maybe see if you can lower further down, keeping the gaze on the right big toe. Right hip drops back, pulls back for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take a big inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, turn. Pivot on the feet, right hip drops down and forward. Lifting the chest up, and again beginning to reach the chin forward and the chest forward, long through the spine. Okay, left hip draws back, right hip drops forward. And again, breathe in here, look into that left big toe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Press firm into the legs, inhale it up. Exhale, turn, face the side of the mat, release the arms, step back again, Samastitihi. Okay, we're going to take a vinyasa down to the floor to come back into our back bends. Okay, so when you're ready, big inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Press the palms together, look up. Exhale, swan dive the body down and forward, hands to the backs of the legs, gaze to belly. Inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, bend the knees, hands come down, step back, find plank position, lower down. Inhale, lift to cobra or up dog. Exhale, into downward facing dog. Now looking forward towards the hands, you're going to drop down onto your knees, but we can take a little hop there. Okay, so we're going to take a little hop to our bum. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to rise to the tiptoes, bend the knees, keep looking forward, and then hop forward, crossing the legs just at the ankles and landing on the tops of the feet. Okay, so we go right foot, top of the foot, left foot behind, top of the foot, pressing the floor away, lower the bum down until you're all the way down on your bum. All right, so we do that one more time. So from down dog, rise to the tops of your feet, toes, exhale, bend the knees, inhale, top left foot forward, right leg behind, press the floor away, lower the bum down, and then lie back, okay? We'll build that up with a bit of time until eventually we're jumping through. Now your feet are hip distance, you're gonna lie all the way back. Okay, and again, we're gonna be working with bridge pose. So making sure that the feet are in line with your hips and making sure as well that the knees, when we press up, don't splay out. We want to keep the knees in line with the hips the whole way through. Now, you're going to roll the shoulders now underneath you, okay? And then press the palms down into the mat. Now press firm into the feet like you want to push the feet away from you. And then take an inhale, lift the hips up. Okay, roll the shoulders again if you can, and then press firmer into those feet, chest up, and breathe here for 1, 2, 3. Should feel that burn in your thighs. 4. And 5. You're going to exhale to lower. Take a breath. Now, if you've got a bit more mobility in your shoulders, you're going to try to interlace the fingers behind the back when you lift up. If that's not happening for you, then just keep pressing your hands down into the floor and keep lifting your chest up, feeling the shoulders roll down the back, okay? Because eventually you're going to be able to bring the arms together or the hands together. Okay? So again, we're going to press the floor away, okay? Press down through the feet. Activate the bandha as well. So nice strong pelvic floor, nice and firm through the lower belly. Roll the shoulders underneath. Inhale, lift in the hips. Pressing the floor away, pressing the chest up. And maybe you can interlace the fingers and then roll the shoulders again. Press firm into the fingers for 1, for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, lower it down. Okay. Okay, we're going to do one more. Again, firm the feet, press into the feet, lift the hips, roll the shoulders, press firm into the hands, and keep lifting the chest. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, lower it down. Hug your knees close. Take a little gentle rock on your spine. Now you can roll to the side if you've got any issues with your back, or cross your legs at your shins and take a little rock up. We can do 3 rocks. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, coming forward, we're going to come into Paschimottanasana now, so forward fold in, keeping the legs nice and firm, belly draws in. You can take a hold of the shins. If the knees or the hamstrings, are quite tight, bend the knees, but press the belly towards the knees. So resist the temptation to round too much, okay? All right. So from here, again, depending on your flexibility, you can maybe take the toes. Inhale, long back. Exhale, folding forward. And again, breathe in steady for 1. Slowing the breath right down for 2. 3. 4. 5. We're going to be here for 8 breaths. 6. 7. 8. Inhale, long back. Exhale, release. Now from here, cross your legs at your shins and tuck your toes under, okay? Close towards your buttocks. Roll over your knees and then step back, find plank position. And again, lower down. Inhale, lift to cobra or up dog. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Okay, final 3 finishing postures here. So looking forward towards the hands. Again, rise to your tiptoes. Exhale, pull it back. Then left foot forward, top of the foot, point the toe. And then right leg behind. And again, top of the foot, point the toe. Press the floor away. Engage the belly, keep the knees close to the body. And then lower the bum down. Okay, legs are nice and long. All right. Now from here, we're going to take the right leg in and then the left leg to join. Okay, if you have a half lotus, turn around and face you. Okay, or a half Padmasana position, then you can take the right leg in first into that half Padmasana. If you do not have it yet, I will do another video on it and explain it a little bit more detail, so don't just do it for the sake of doing it. But if you have it, that's fine, right leg, and then you can bring the left leg underneath. That's just going to support that right knee, all right, as well. Now you can take the arms back behind you, take a hold of the wrists or the elbows, lift the chest up, and then exhale, you're going to come forward and fold forward. Okay, so don't worry about the depth. Okay, what we want to be thinking about is really slowing the breath down. We're going to do 8 breaths here, so breathe in for 1. Belly still firm, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Inhale, sit up. Index and thumbs together. Roll the shoulders out nice and open. Keep the spine tall, looking down the tip of the nose, and breathe in here nice and deep for 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Okay, we're ready for Utplutihi. So taking your blocks. Okay, I'm going to turn around and face you. So if you are in that half Padmasana position with the right leg, then you can keep that action going and the left foot still underneath. Now, hands or blocks are further forward than the hips. A lot of the times people make the mistake of putting the blocks right next to the hips and then trying to lift, and your bum never leaves the floor. Okay, so we're almost kind of coming forward slightly. So we've got the blocks in front of the hips, and then we're gonna almost come forward to press the hips up and back, all right? And at the same time that we do that, we want to feel not that the shoulders are up by the ears, because that's horrendously horrible, okay? We want to feel that the shoulders are depressing and we're using the side of the body. And again, we're using what we call serratus anterior in the side of the body, as well as the bandha, strong and firm deep into the bandha and the pelvic floor, right? So that is the feeling that we want to have. So you can do this with the leg in half Padmasana, maybe even top of the foot to the mat, or again, you keep the legs crossed at the ankles and the shins, knees stay up close towards the shoulders, resist the temptation to let them fall out, pull the belly firm, and you're going to feel you're rounding into that lower back. Now hands are forward of the hips on the blocks. Okay, and then we're going to press the floor away. So no shoulders by ears, keep pressing the floor away. Okay, and hold, pick up the pelvic floor for 1, 2, 3. Maybe see if you can get 1 foot off the floor or 2 feet. 3, Don't worry if you can't. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Exhale, lower the bum down. Put your blocks to the side. We'll take another vinyasa. So again, tuck in the feet under, roll over the knees, find in plank, and then lower down. Inhale, lift to cobra or up dog, and then exhale, down dog. One more little hop through. So again, rise to the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, top of the left foot, top of the right foot. Okay, press the floor away. Knees close to chest. And then lower the bum down. And then lie down on your back. And we're going to take a couple of minutes of Shavasana. So let the feet fall out nice and open. Roll the shoulders down your back, or rest pose really, okay? Shavasana takes a long time, okay, to achieve. So just close your eyes. Release in your bandha, release in the pelvic floor now, and the jaw, and the mouth, and the tongue. Yeah, when we first start doing this practice, we can get quite tense around the jaw. So just wiggle the jaw out. Take a few breaths. Sigh it out through the mouth. And then just starting to let the whole of the body relax deeply. And you can feel like the body spread across the mat. It's such a lovely sensation as you relax. Okay, so you can continue to just rest here if you wish to, or you're going to take a big breath and take a big stretch. And then exhale, hug the knees close to the body, take a little gentle rock on the spine, and then either rock yourself up to your seat or roll to the side, and just coming up. Keep it nice and tall with the spine, releasing still through the jaw. Get rid of any tension there. You might even give yourself a little massage just around the jaw. And then just bring the hands together into prayer. We'll gently chant the sound of Om together. So taking the breath in. And thank you so much for practicing with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed that class. If you did, please make sure to like, share and subscribe as you see fit. I love it if you guys like it. It really helps me to know what videos to make for you. Yeah, and I really appreciate the love as well. So send me some love and I'll be sending you guys lots of love too. All the best. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and I'll see you soon. Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to know what content to make for you guys. Yeah, so just keep me updated and I'll see you soon.